10 oldest living rock and roll legends. 10. Ray Davies, 80. Ray and Dave Davies formed the Kinks in 1963. They released their first record in 1964. In the mid-1990s, Ray embarked on a solo career. He released his most recent album in 2018.
If I had to do my life over, I would change every single thing I have done.
9. Mick Jagger turns 81 in 2024. The Rolling Stones formed in 1962. Amazingly, they're still going strong. The Stones released a new studio album in 2023. They're actively touring, and Jagger still has all the dance moves.
I must be careful not to get trapped in the past. That's why I tend to forget my songs.
8. Steve Miller turns 81 in 2024. Steve Miller Band has been performing since 1966. Steve himself is the only remaining original member, yet they're still touring and selling out venues. Their most recent studio album came out in 2011.
I never set out to be a rock star. I set out to be a working musician.
7. Keith Richards turns 81 in 2024. Keith's longevity has long become a meme. Like his bandmate, he's released some solo stuff, but Jagger Richards are more popular together.
The only things Mick and I disagree about is the band, the music, and what we do.
6. Arthur Brown, 82. Brown really only had one hit, 1968's Fire, but he's remained a cult favorite since then. In fact, Brown released 2 solo albums in 2022. He still performs as a headliner at 82.
I was guided by voices. Really? Elvis Presley, Little Richard, Nina Simone, Joan Baez, James Brown.
5. Paul McCartney, 82. Paul McCartney has more than 60 years under his belt. He's written more iconic rock songs than anyone, yet the ex-Beatle has no plans to retire. He still releases music and goes on world tours.
Why would I retire? Sit at home and watch TV? No thanks. I'd rather be out playing.
4. Brian Wilson, 82. Wilson began his career with the Beach Boys in 1961. By 1964, he had already retired from music. Thankfully, he made a spectacular comeback. The Beach Boys technically still exist, but Wilson toured as a solo artist from 1991 to 2022.
I think I'm a vocal genius, not a musical genius. I consider myself a voice, not a singer.
3. Bob Dylan, 83. Dylan has been iconic for longer than most people remember. He started out as a folk musician in the early 1960s. He's released 40 studio albums, most recently in 2023. Dylan's touring schedule is practically endless. It's known as the never-ending tour. He's also the only rock star to win a Nobel Prize in literature.
You're going to die. So am I. We're just going to be gone. The world's going to go on without us. You do your job in the face of that. And how seriously you take yourself. You decide for yourself.
2. Paul Simon turns 83 in 2024. Simon began as one half of Simon and Garfunkel. They recorded their first album in 1964. After an acrimonious split, both went their own ways. Simon's solo output has been highly influential, but he has now retired from touring.
Music is forever. Music should grow and mature with you, following you right on, up until you die.
1. Ringo Starr turns 84 in 2024. The former Beatles drummer is the oldest rock star alive. His solo career hasn't been as massive as those of his ex-bandmates, but Ringo has a loyal fan base and continues to tour. He also releases new music from time to time.
I feel the older I get, the more I'm learning to handle life.